the such. And that's the only way he can hurt me. And once and if he ever does that, there's going to be no stopping me. There will be no stopping me. And that's the only reason that he's doing what he's doing. And if he thinks I pretty much shut my account down because I'm scared of him, that is the... That was not even a reason conceived in my mind. It was for my family and my home that I worked for. But as far as being scared of him, no. Not in any sense of the word. Especially now. I'm doing good, Missy. How about you, baby? But if Florida man would be as kind as to come over here, as the title he gave himself, Florida man, which has the word man in it, if he could be man enough to come over here and speak with me, I would greatly appreciate it. And if Smash or Malibu want some clarification as to why I went after them, I will certainly give it to those two. Because that's the only reason why I can think Florida man is going after me. I'm highly upset right now. I'm doing good besides this this internet crap that Florida man insists on including me in. I haven't done a thing to him, and I never plan to, unlike him. He must be running low on money. He must be needing to make a child support payment or something. Maybe he needs to get a job, a real job, and quit slinging tacos or burgers or pushing that mop or broom. Get a real freaking job and support his children. Tend to his own damn business is what he needs to do, and leave everybody else alone. He can talk about everybody else and their family, their children, and all of this and that. He wants to talk about morals and empathy and, and all this crap. But his kids are off limits. Let's talk about his kids for a second. His kids are better off without him. His kids are blessed to be without him. Now, if that don't piss him off enough to come over here and man the hell up, because in my eyes and in my book, he's talking about my kids. He's threatening my kids, wanting my personal information as to come after me. So, his kids are not off limit with me. So, if mine ain't off limits to him, why should his be off limits against, for me? Though, I don't have anything to say bad about any child whatsoever on this whole planet Earth. But I got plenty to say about him as the way he treats his kids. He makes his kids do without a father, all because he wants to be a lazy asshole and not get a real job. I don't need a detective. If Florida man is froggy enough to pull up in my driveway, this woman will gladly confront the man he claims himself to be. And then we can call the law in. He claims himself to be. And then we can call the law in. I want him for my own personal self. He's done crossed the line way too many times. I couldn't get involved with anybody else because I'm anonymous. But it doesn't take... It's not that hard if you truly want to find out who someone is. Florida man, if you're listening. I don't know if the law is involved or not, but they will be after he pulls up at my driveway. After. He's going to pray to God. He's going to wish to God. He doesn't want my information. He doesn't want to pull up in my driveway. I can guarantee that. All of these empty threats, all of these, whether they're empty or not, I'm done with it. I seen a post to where he's looking for my information. Just because he doesn't care about himself or his children doesn't mean that I don't care about myself and mine. Well, Ray of Sunshine is... I mean, how valid of a case does Viking got against somebody like who is a nomad? I mean, that doesn't have a place to call home because he's too damn lazy to get a real freaking job. And if he does have a little job, let's say McDonald's, that's not enough to even support himself. That's why he's doing all of this on the internet, to take up the slack for what he can't do for himself. I'm not trying to push any buttons, so I'm a bully and not a stranger to harassing and going real life myself. No, I have never went real life. I've never dug around for somebody's real name. I've never posted any personal information. I don't know who you are, advocate, and I don't care to know you. So you can exit the same way that you came in here. So either you're Florida man or get the hell out or stay. I can't make you do either one. I'm not threatening Florida man. Other than I'm calling his bluff or his threat. All I want him to do is show up in my driveway. That's all I want him to do. Be the man he claims himself to be and show up in my driveway, and this woman's going to teach him how to be a man. No, but he wants to go around threatening, women. I'm not threatening him. I'm not promising him. I'm not doing either of those things. But what's going to happen is what's going to happen out here in my driveway. I mean, if he wants to hunt down my personal information, my home address, my family, my friends, any kind of information he's trying to get on me to hurt me, why not just show up in my driveway and me and him can, square this away real nice and neat. Real nice and neat. That's all he knows how to do is threaten. Whether, like I was saying, whether it's empty or not, I don't care at this point. I'm tired of my name being brought up because he's got his panties in a knot over smashing Malibu. Now, the difference between Malibu and Shannon knew for a fact. She knew the pictures that she was showing was not CP. Shannon knew that. But did any of us? No. Did Malibu? No. Did Smashley? No. What we all thought and what we all knew, quote unquote, at the time, is that it was CP. So, for a fact, Malibu shared it. For a fact, Malibu laughed about it. For a fact, Smash knew it was CP. As well as Malibu, they both knew it was CP. Until the moment that they didn't. So, in my eyes, in my book, those two women are worse than somebody who actually shares CP. Or right there, right along with it. Especially Malibu laughing about it. So they are definitely 100% guilty. It is Smashley taking up for her after that. Condoning it. Now Shannon, Sassy, whatever the hell she goes by, she knew it wouldn't. But Malibu did. Malibu knew it was. Smashley knew it was. Until they didn't. Until they figured out it wasn't. So, I can't help those two get upset with me because I made a couple of posts and then try to have them taken down because they're ashamed. They're ashamed of what they've done. They knew what they'd done was wrong. That's why Malibu wouldn't answer my question whether or not she knew for a fact that it wasn't or knew for a fact that it was at the time she shared it. She said she played the fifth. I will not be answering that. And whatever the hell she said. So Malibu can kiss my ass, and Smashley, her having 2 children, condoning that shit, certainly can kiss my ass. She can keep her best friend right up there, right up her ass. I don't care. They're both CP sharers in my eyes. For a fact, that's what they are. That is what Malibu is. And Smashley, I don't know what to call Smashley for taking up for it. So I guess that's why Florida man's upset with me. Because that's the only thing. I haven't posted on him. So why is he coming after me? I mean, seriously. I didn't get off of here because I'm scared of him. You know, I'm scared for my home. I'm scared for my family. But as far as my personal self, no. If I knew he was just going to come at me, fine. I'm not scared of that. It's my family. And he knows that. I wasn't born yesterday. That's why he wants mine or anybody else's. Because once he figures out he can't get to you specifically, then he's going to go after your family. He's going to go after anything until it hurts you. And that's the only way to hurt me, is to take my home or do something to my family. Hurt my family. I am livid with this so-called man. Livid with this so-called man. I'm not in it for any gifts. I'm not in it for the drama. I'm in it to win it. I mean, it's clear he has done made it. It's a thing now. It's a thing. It's either me or him or me or him and whoever else. Because he's sweating. He is sweating for a reason. One, that whatever job he's got, it's not making enough money to make the ends meet. And two, he ain't got nothing to lose. Is he here? Is he here? Oh, okay. Hey, Florida man. Hey, Florida man.
Hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So my problem with you is the fact that I was super respectful with you in Smashless Live when we had that conversation. I thought that conversation was productive. I enjoyed it. We disagreed, of course, but we were able to have a civil conversation about that. But then I seen like you were just like trashing me afterwards. And then I tried to talk to you about it and I got blocked. And I'm like, well, I don't know. I know what your account is about. Okay. And it's anti-Mallory. And I'm all for it. I've told people many times that you and Twinkles make some of my favorite content.
Okay.
And just because I'm okay with some people, some people that are okay with Mallory does not mean I'm okay with Mallory.
Okay, we all know about Mallory, me and Mallory. Before you keep on droning, where did I trash you so badly?
I have screenshots of you in comment sections. I have videos where you were like, where you say some shit like, I'm just a disrespectful piece of shit. And fair. Well, now hold on, fair. I was about to say fair. You can have your opinion about me. That is just fine. But you can also have a conversation about me with it. And you can still have your opinion about me. But when I have an opinion about somebody, I'm more than willing to have a conversation with them about why I have that opinion. And honestly, since the fact is that I respect you, I would like to see why you think that. So maybe I can make a change.
Well, Florida man, you're telling me.
But when you block me
and
you refuse to have a conversation,
you're telling me, you being a grown ass man, you don't know where to start changing, right?
Well, that is where conversation comes in. I can be as grown as I want, but I'll never stop learning. That's the thing. Everybody around me.
You're not gonna pull this shit
everybody
on
around me.
You're not pulling this shit on me, Florida man. I have dealt with a man way better than you. Way better than you. And I'm still here. Barely. But I'm still here.
Well,
you playing this
it seems to me that when I started going after Petty, no mind games. It seems to me that when I started going after Petty, that's when you took an issue with me.
Why bring Mallory up? Let's just you so butthurt.
Well,
wait a minute.
I'll tell you why I brought Mallory up.
I'm slow. I talk slow. As far as you getting so butthurt as to start paying people for my personal information, and that defines to me as coming after my family. And when you come after my family, Florida man,
okay,
you're fucking up, bud. You're fucking up.
My point's proven. My point's proven. My point's proven. Where's that energy with Mikey who pays for people's information?
See, here you are bringing up another name. You're wagging the dog, buddy.
No, because
do
you know my point behind that post?
I don't watch your posts.
No, do you know the point behind it? Instead of jumping to a conclusion,
I don't want any.
Instead of jumping to a conclusion
on you.
I know you've made your conclusion, but you've made it based off of opinions, and I'm here to tell you facts, and I'm here to tell you why I did it. Every ma'am,
when you posted my name and was wanting my information.
I never posted your name. I never would post your name. If I ever found out who you were, which I don't know who you are, I would never post it.
You didn't post the word Voices?
No, your government name.
Okay.
I posted the word Voices.
My screen name. Wanting my personal information.
Yes, and I will never call you anything.
Yes. So you're
and I will never call you anything other than your screen name.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, now.
So tell me
that's me here now with the conversation opened up.
What's wagging the dog, Florida?
That's me here now with the conversation opened up. Ma'am, this is me here now with the conversation opened up. So if we could have the conversation I would like with you, we can settle this real quick.
What's wagging the dog?
Wagging the dog is the fact that you're mad at me for something that Mikey does, but you have no energy for Mikey when he does it.
No. Clearly you have not.
So if you're gonna, it just shows how fake people are. It shows how fake people are when they have an issue with me for the same thing that Mikey does. So if you have an issue with me for saying, "Hey, I'm going to pay for people's information,"
I don't care about anybody on this fucking internet.
Then don't care about me.
I care about you.
Then don't care about me because
me and mine. When you come after me and mine, your name was put, ma'am, your name was put on that list because you were somebody that I looked at that had credibility. And when I look at somebody that I believe has credibility, and I say, well, let's test that credibility. Let's see if they get mad about offering money for information. I don't care what you think of me. I don't care what you think of me. Why you keep bringing Mikey's name up?
Are you okay?
I'm just fine. I'm peachy.
Because the point of that post is exactly this. I put things there that other people have done, Like, I've never paid anybody for anybody's information.
What you haven't done,
but Mikey has. And Mikey still owes me $550.
What you haven't done is pulling my driveway. It doesn't take a
never will.
brain. Oh, I bet you won't. I bet you
Only Viking. No, I won't.
See, there you go.
Ma'am. And I'm not saying
I'm not a man to
I'm not saying this to be any kind of way.
I'm a fucking bitch to you at this point. I'm one mad bitch right now.
Ma'am, you are a female, I am a man, and there would be no reason for me to ever pull up into your driveway.
I can tell you
in any kind of way.
You are no kind of man.
Well, genetically, I am, and it goes against my beliefs
I'm talking about metaphorically.
Be any kind of violent with a woman.
I'm not talking about.
You can think what you like. You can think what you like, but that still does not. Just because I don't think. I
know.
Just because.
No conclusion.
You keep interrupting. You keep interrupting. No, but you can't. There's no conclusion because you keep interrupting me.
You can't mute me now, can you? I'm not muting you.
Who muted you?
You muted me.
I was not a mod in Smashley's when you got muted.
Oh.
I did not mute you.
It's funny.
No, ma'am, I did not.
Exactly what I'm talking
you are
about.
You are more than welcome. You are more than welcome in any of my lives.
Such a fake.
And I will not mute you. I was not a mod in Smashley's live when you got muted.
I know you. I know you. I know you, Florida man. More than you ever will know.
Yes, Twinkles, I wanted to talk to you too. So if you want to talk, we can as well. I don't know. Hold on one second. Voices. There's other people here that matter more.
I want you to find out who I am and post any and everything you know. I give you permission.
Are you drunk?
Post any? No, I'm not. Post any.
No, are you drunk?
You find out.
Okay, so please.
So
can you please get off your high? Can you please get off your high horse? Stop interrupting and have a decent conversation. Because don't make me say Mallory's right about you, please.
Find out any information.
Ma'am, don't make me say. Don't make me believe Mallory's right about you.
Post it. You're trying to get me.
Ma'am, don't make me believe. Don't make me believe Mallory's right about you.
I don't give a fuck what Mallory.
So you keep interrupting. You keep interrupting, and you will not let anybody get a sentence out, and you move on topic to topic.
I'm not. I'm talking about
Holly Mae. Why do you think it's okay for your friends?
You're going to topic to topic, name to name. You're wagging the dog, baby.
Get mad about it then. Get mad about it then. Get mad about it then. Cry about it. Get all the attention you can off of me, since obviously your Mallory content has dried up.
I'll wait till Sunday, but you wish
your Mallory content has dried up, and now you need attention from anywhere else. Your Mallory content has dried up, and now you need attention from anywhere else.
Okay.
The fact that I can have a disagreement with Twinkles and still sit there in front of Mallory and say Twinkles is right about you, Mallory, and the fact that Twinkles still doesn't like me is fine with me. I can be honest about people even if I disagree with them. But there comes a point to where you want to continue and continue and continue. No, I'm not mad at the world. Actually, I'm very happy for you. Want to continue to interrupt, and you want to think you can talk over somebody when I have the respect for you to come here and have a conversation. I would like the respect of being able to answer your questions.
Can you,
instead of you just sitting here talking and assuming. Talk and assume is not a conversation. Being loud and obnoxious is not a form of communication. I'm not going to be nice to you anymore.
I don't care.
I'm not going to be nice to you anymore. I was very respectful to you in Smashley's Live.
You've never been respectful.
But you are breaking down that initial respect that I had for you, because you are not allowing any type of response whatsoever. You are just talking and talking and talking.
Can you do that? Can you afford?
Can you do that? Can you ask a question, and then can you ask a question and let me answer it, and then I will let you ask a question, and you without either of us interrupting one another.
Do your kids know that
how conversation goes?
Do your children know that? I bet they do. I bet they go.
Are you talking about my kids now?
Yes, I am. I certainly am.
Are you talking about my kids now?
Your children. That's right.
And why did you bring up my kids?
Because they're your children.
So you go ahead and talk about my children.
How I talk about your children?
Okay, what about them?
What about them? Can you afford to buy them bottle rockets this Independence Day?
No, go ahead.
I'm talking about them. Can you afford to buy anything?
Do you have children?
Well, I imagine you can find out.
Did you see your baby daddy on Father's Day?
Did you?
Did you see your baby? I seen my baby mama on Father's Day. Fuck yeah, I did.
Oh, I bet. Bet you did. Is that a lie?
Oh, I also spent time with my kids on Father's Day too.
Oh, I bet you did.
Oh, I also have pictures of my daughter singing at my baby mama's wedding.
Now, anybody's got a problem.
I can also say how much her dress cost. And I can also say that dress cost way too little.
That's bringing up my children.
Because instead of $900, I'd have paid $5,000 for it because she's the prettiest fucking thing in that dress.
Yeah. I bet you see.
So you go ahead and talk about my kids.
I'm not talking about your children. I'm talking about how you are.
You just brought them up.
Yes, I did.
And I'm talking about how you are.
Oh, how I am? How I am? You
how you are.
You crossed the line.
You wanted a conversation. I had enough. You are crossing the line now. You wanted a conversation.
Oh,
you wanted a conversation, and I had enough respect for you to pull off of the highway.
I don't want your
and
respect.
have this conversation.
I don't want it.
You can want it or not. I still had enough respect for you to pull off of the highway and focus on this conversation because I thought you were adult enough to not interrupt anybody. But talk all the shit you want about me.
You're telling me you can afford all of these things.
Talk all the shit you want about me.
Job for your children, right?
Talk all the shit you want about me. 100%. Yeah, sure can.
So what do you think? You looking for my information?
You want to see something cool?
I do not.
Hey, give me the big box real quick.
Florida man, I'm not playing your fucking
give me the big box real quick.
Anymore. I don't give two fucks about what you want to show. Maybe go on somebody else's platform. How about that? And do whatever you want. I'm going to give you a fucking reason. What are we playing, ma'am? Because this ain't Mikey's mama's money. Get my information.
Because this ain't Mikey's mama's money right here. This is Mikey's mama's money right here.
Give you a fucking
reason
money right to come after me.
This ain't Mikey's mama's money right here. This ain't Mikey's mama's money right here. This ain't Mikey's mama's money right here. This is my money. This is my adult money. And you know what? That's just the cash money that I got on me. That's just the cash that I got on me. Show me your fucking donations, Voices.
My donations?
Show me what you do for your community, Voices. Show me what you do for your community, Voices. Because we want to play that game. We want to play that I ain't got shit game. Let me tell you what.
You know
we'll go screenshot for screenshot. We will go through the 501. We will go 501(c) tax write-off. We will go 501(c) tax write-off for 501(c) tax write-off. Let's fucking get it. What you do for your community.
Information. I bet you love that information.
Oh no, I just want to see. I just want to see if you care. I just want to see if you care about anybody but your motherfucking self and your obsession with Mallory and not me.
No, I care about my family, and you don't fuck.
What you do for your community? What? No, I don't give a fuck. I feed my family too.
What you do besides
for 2 years on this app? I ran for 2 years. For 2 years on this app. I ran around and said I was a deadbeat dad because you sick motherfuckers. I ain't want you fucking with my kids. And guess what? Now that my kids are brought up in it, I don't give a fuck. I'm not a deadbeat dad. And fuck you, Jenna.
And that's the highlight of your life, is that fucking claw machine. The highlight of your life.
I don't give a fuck. You wanted to talk about my broke ass. Let's talk about what you do for your community. How many people you feed? How many people you feed?
I can tell you.
Ma'am, how many people do you feed?
Nobody but your ass.
You don't feed fucking nobody but your fucking ego. That's the only thing you feed. Your ego.
My ego protected walked out the door.
You feed your ego. You have an insatiable urge to be somebody on this app. And let me tell you, you'll be nobody on this app because ain't nobody when their full content is fucking Mallory.
I do not want to be anybody on this app.
Why do you hate Mallory so much anyways?
I don't hate her. That's the
Excuse
thing.
me. Why do you hate Mallory so much anyways? What did she do to you?
I do not hate Mallory.
What Mallory did to you?
I did. I never said Mallory.
Oh, why is all your content about it then?
There you go.
Then make your content about me because I'm going to make you hate me.
I already hate you. I already hate you. You give me good reason.
Oh, you can say, you can do, you can act, you can be however you want, but the question still remains, what do you do for your community?
And what do you do besides steal?
Because we want to talk about the evil Florida.
Lie.
What do I do besides steal? Lie? What?
Take away from others.
Name one lie.
To feed yourself. I've already caught you in one.
Oh, excuse me.
I've already caught you in one. You told on yourself.
Caught me once what?
Well,
Told myself what?
I'll let you figure that one out, maybe. Maybe you can do that.
No, well, I mean, look, you can let me figure that one out, but maybe you're just trying to think about what you caught me in.
Think about it. Maybe it'll do you some good. Think about it. Think about it.
What? Think about what?
Oh, think about what?
What you catch me on? The fact that I was respectful to you in Smashless Live, and then you got all pissed off because you couldn't define accountability, and when you did try, I said it was an apology.
It's a guilty conscience.
Ma'am, define accountability.
Guilty conscience.
Ain't nobody got no guilty conscience, but define accountability.
Oh, yes, you do. You definitely
Sorry, I know it's fucking weird. I'm arguing with some old cunt on TikTok on live right now. I had to pull off the highway because this old bitch wanted to talk shit.
There we go.
Can I get a pack of marker right next to you?
There's the Florida man I knew you could be and knew who you. I know that's the Florida man you are. You're 95.
There you are.
Are you giving this poor lady a tip for serving you? Are you going to give this poor lady?
How much are these?
94 cents.
I'll take 2 of them.
You're going to try to weasel this way. You learn, man.
I'd rather not 50 cents anymore. I'd be eating. There you go.
So she could pay for you.
I appreciate you, man.
Have a good evening.
You have a great day.
Do you?
Okay, back to you. Now.
After speaking on another woman to another woman in the way you've done to a server, to somebody who's working, that they can't say
what,
nothing
I called you a cunt?
back.
Trust me, the fact that you were sitting there talking about, am I going to tip her? She looked at me like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, that woman had to be
like,
nice
you're
no
weird
matter what you said. It was to her.
The fact that I have respect for people who work service jobs, I don't know what to say. If you don't respect people who work service jobs, if you can't,
and give her a tip after
why would I
the
give a gas
words you
station
said about a woman.
Why would, ma'am,
No,
do you give gas station clerks tips?
Now, ma'am, again, see, you
or do you just go in there and be polite to them, tell them that you appreciate them, and tell them to have a good day?
So she's already paid to do that, so you're not.
Do you give gas station clerks tips?
For after saying the word cunt, right? You have no idea how
if you've seen the gas station I'm at, I'm pretty sure
you have no idea
worse
how
things than
that affected that other woman. So therefore, you're just being obtuse like Malibu. Just obtuse. Oh, I'm just so dumb. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying because I'm arguing with this dumb cunt.
1 second.
Wow. Wow. To a server that you didn't tip.
Wow. Wow. Excuse me, ma'am. I have a question. When I said the word cunt, did that bother you?
No, it did not.
Pay no attention to you.
Didn't pay no attention to me. If it did bother you, I apologize. This old ass lady online is the weirdest thing ever. Her name is Voices on TikTok. You should really go check her content out. It is honestly the most deranged stuff I've seen in my life. And I'm really just doing this to shit. I'm sorry to waste your time. I know I seem really weird.
Oh yeah, he's so.
This old lady.
But I'm the one that's pressed, right?
She was complaining that I said it in Korean, and I figured I'd come get that cleared up. Thank you, ma'am. All right, shut the fuck up about it now.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. You went in. And
you didn't think I was going to go back in there to shut you the fuck up?
What did that exactly prove?
I offended her, and now I wasted that woman's time when there was nobody else in that gas station.
No, you wasted your time. You're wasting your time on a dumb cunty bitch.
I wasted my time thinking that you could actually have a conversation.
Oh, well, we are. It might not be the conversation that you want.
No, we're not.
But
you just want the attention. How many viewers you got, Voices? 378 people are in here, and guess what? That's 350 more than you ever got.
You know, I don't care about that.
And you look like a fool in front of all of them.
That's fine. That is fine.
You look like a fool in front of all of them.
Well, that's fine.
You have 383 people here. You have 6.8K likes. Everybody, we got to get her up to 7. Everybody, I'm gonna tap the screen for you. Shit, I feel bad.
Well, thank you.
I'm gonna get you up to 7,000 my fucking self.
Thank you so much.
I sent 80 likes. Did we get you there?
I needed that, Florida man.
You're there. There you go.
Facts.
Tap, 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 everybody. Let's make her feel better about herself, because the way she's acting, what she's doing, and the 0 points she's proving.
Because I got your fool ass up in the fucking box. Admitting that you
sorry.
after me over what? Over because I left.
No, I actually said I'm sorry when I hear bullshit talking. I clean it out, because since you are not letting anybody reply, and you are just talking over people. I guess we can just talk over one another.
That's why.
Who can talk louder than the other one? Since there's no respect from Voices. Mallory was right about you. I'm sorry to say that, and I feel real awful about myself for saying that fucking sentence right there. I never would have thought in my life I would say Mallory was right about somebody. Somebody check me into a 5150, please, because I just said a sentence I didn't think I'd ever say.
Over your feelings getting hurt over something I said. Why did you make why was I included on that list? Did those other people hurt your little itty bitty feelings too?
Because you're a raggedy old dickhead. Because you're a raggedy old dickhead that can't have a conversation. That's why.
Now I'm a dickhead. I went from a cunny bitch to a dickhead.
100%. 100%.
I'm moving
when
on.
I got messages when I was on a voice call, and they said, "Hey, Voices is live, and she wants you in there." I said, "Cool, no problem at all, no hesitation at all. I'll have a conversation with you." But with your conversation being, I'm just going to talk and talk and talk and talk about nothing, while not just going to talk and talk and talk and talk about nothing, while not letting anybody reply to anything. Then how about this? How about we have an actual conversation?
I guess you thought I was going to be fearful of you.
All right. Let's go to Google. Let's go to Google. Okay, we're going to go to Google, and we are going to
Google. Pull me up on
definition of a conversation.
Pull in my driveway. Once you find out who I am, I'll send you money to pull in my fucking driveway.
You weird as fuck saying that shit.
and give you a fair chance.
I said let's go to Google and Google what the definition of a conversation is.
I'm just saying. I don't care what you're doing
from
with Google.
Oxford Language.
You do vile things with Google. I do
not. A talk, especially an informal one, between two or more people in which news, ideas, and opinions are exchanged. The example is she picked up the phone and held a conversation.
I'll send you
But the example for you is you picked up your phone and you're holding a conversation with yourself.
Hey, baby. I'll send you some money once you figure out who I am. And you can pull in my driveway and I'll give you a fair chance. You letting people dox people in your chat? I'll give you a fair chance.
You letting people dox people in your chat voices?
I typically.
Are you letting people dox people in your chat?
I usually only drink my beers on a Sunday. It's usually 3.
Fuck you too, Twinkles. Are you letting people dox people in your chat?
I'll go ahead and have 6. I'll go ahead and drink.
You are paying no attention at all. And I am telling you that people are being doxed in your chat.
You motherfucker. Pull in my fucking driveway.
You want me to pull in your fucking driveway way too fucking weirdly? No, you old fuck. There's no price that I would pull in your driveway for. Stop fucking offering me money for sex, weirdo.
We can have an old-fashioned duke it out, man against woman.
Sober. Okay, you need to be sober. Okay.
I'm
going to be fucking mean about it now. When I asked you if you were drunk earlier, I was genuinely fucking asking.
No, I'm not drunk. I only drink
now
on
I motherfucking know you are.
I only drink on Sunday.
Are letting people get doxxed in your fucking chat, and you were too focused on fucking asking me to come to your house for money.
Sunday. Well, come to my house on. You're offering people money.
No, I'm not coming to your house, you fucking weirdo.
I'll bet you
Jesus
won't.
Christ! At some point, it becomes sexual harassment, and you need to fucking stop.
Oh, I won't be weird.
I will not. At some point, your fucking offers of paying me to come to your house is sexual harassment. Stop. I do not consent.
Oh, yeah,
stop talking that way. It's fucking weird.
That's what you want. That's what you want.
It is not what I want. Oh my fucking God.
Just come on. You're looking for you're the one that's looking for my personal information.
It's fucking sick that you're letting people get doxxed in your motherfucking chat.
I'm the weird one. Telling the doxxers.
Did you even hear anything I'm saying? People are getting doxxed in your chat.
I'm the weird one.
Sitting here fucking talking and talking and talking. Do you look at your motherfucking phone? I got it. Here we go. I turned my volume down, everybody, and I'm going to pretend to be voices and not hear a fucking thing anybody says. I will read the chat, unlike voices. But guess what, voices? My volume's down. I can't hear
grown-ass man, a woman,
and it's nice. It is the nicest thing I've done in a while to sit here and not hear your wretched fucking voice. Why is your name Voices? Is that your weapon against people? You talk and people are like my motherfucking ears? Oh my fucking God. Y'all have no idea how much better this live is with the motherfucking volume down.
You got me.
And I'm dead ass. I ain't turning this motherfucking volume back up. People are being doxxed in the motherfucking chat and your old raggedy ass ain't fucking doing nothing about it. So if you want to cry, you're going to say, why am I on your list, Florida man? It's because you're a fucking raggedy old fucking cunt. That's why. That's why. Because nobody fucking likes you. That's why. Because what? Other people do better Mallory content than you? I fucking make better Mallory content than you. I'm funnier than you when it comes to it. All you do is you sit there and you say Mallory's a fucking dick, but you give zero fucking reason why. You do it to fit in. You do it because you think you can platform off of the Mallory hate, and it just doesn't work that way. When you have a genuine problem with somebody like Mallory, you don't try to get attention for it. You try to fucking solve the fucking problem. How many times have I been in Mallory's box and I have tried to talk to her? And I have tried to settle my differences with Mallory, even up to Megan's box where I sat there and I was quiet and I did not attack her until she attacked me twice.
Even though you came into my box talking to me like, oh, fix me, voice.
So that is problem solving. That is being willing to move forward. That is being willing to not have these stupid motherfucking forever feuds. Whatever the fuck you're on, you can stay the fuck on it, but get the fuck off this app because nobody want to hear your motherfucking ass.
Teach me. Fix me, voice.
I can hear fucking things she's saying when she's talking. I genuinely have my volume down.
I'm still learning, voices.
The second she brought up my kids, it's the second I say fuck you.
I need to be fixed, voices. I'm still learning.
That is the second I said fuck you, is when you brought up my fucking kids. You wanted to bring up my fucking kids. You want to let people get doxxed in this motherfucking chat.
I don't hate
cool.
them. I respect people. Why they keep
let people get doxxed in the fucking chat.
I don't know. What
Go
are you
voices. I don't know what she's saying. I really don't know what she's saying because I got the volume down.
Oh.
Hey, Bree, you don't even know me. Why the fuck are you in Petty's chat talking all that mad shit about me? Like, maybe if you actually did get to know me, you would know that Pastor Petty starved his dog. Pastor Petty beat his child near death. And then put a false jacket on him because that child did not touch that other child.
Suck it.
And then he was dishonorably discharged from the military. So, Bree, get to know me before you talk shit about me. That's all I ask. I actually like you, Bree. I like the way you talk. When you're up in the boxes, you're very entertaining. I really feel like you have it in you to be... There's something about the way you talk that I like. I just wish you would get to know people before you jumped on bandwagons.
Come on. Come on.
And Jenna, you down there, are you gonna go snort that meth again? Because Yellow.
There we go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Now the chat's off. You're still fucking muted. You're still muted. You know what? You say I can't mute you. I have a volume key, voices. I can mute you. I did mute you.
You're such a sweetheart.
And it's wonderful.
You figured out how to mute me.
It's the best fucking thing ever. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know if I'm interrupting you. All I know is that I can't hear your wretched, awful voice. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it so much. I'm hearing the AC in my van because I ain't sweating shit. I'm drinking the fucking NOS energy drink that I just purchased from that gas station and then went back and acted like a motherfucking whole-ass weirdo being like, did the word can't offend you? And she's like, no. The fuck?
You want...
But whatever. I will never come back to this gas station because it is bumfuck somewhere Kentucky.
And then
I'm on my way through Tennessee. So for Jenna, you want to say stop by Tennessee. Stephanie, you want to say stop by Tennessee. I won't be stopping by you. You dick. You ever post pictures of my kids, Stephanie? It's motherfucking on. Voices. I still don't know what you're saying because I still have the volume down. If you want me to turn my volume up, voices,
I don't give a fuck.
You need to turn the chat back on and say, Florida man, will you please turn your volume back up in the chat, and then I'll consider it. Because I'm motherfucking listening to your fucking stupid
giving me an ultimatum to do whatever.
I gave you enough fucking time and enough fucking grace to have a conversation where we could talk, where you could ask questions and I could answer, where I could ask a question and you could answer, but all you wanted to do was sit there and act like Holly Mae and be all self-righteous and be like, oh, but this, that, and the other, pull into my driveway. It is weird as a motherfucker for you to sit there and say, I'll give you money to pull in my driveway. No, thank you. No, thank you. I do not consent. I do not ever consent. I will never consent to money from you for any sexual favors, ma'am. Do not ask me again. I do not like that conversation with you. Now, if there's any other 55 plus woman. My van is wheelchair accessible.
Oh.
But voices, that's off limits to you.
Oh.
By the way, my volume's still down, so I can't hear a fucking thing you're saying. And let me reiterate, a Voices Live where she's not talking is the best Voices Live I've heard in my life. So tap that screen, everybody. I'm enjoying myself not hearing her talk.
I go live often.
Good live. Good live.
I'm a live hopper like he is.
But if I hit that volume key up, I guarantee it, if I can go to the worst live I've been in a minute.
Talking about morals and high horses.
Oh, shit. I heard your voice. Let me.
Well, I got like 2 or 3 of them high horses.
Okay. Volume is back down. I turned it up for 1 second, and I just heard the most awful thing I think I could ever hear. Some old raggedy bitch wanting to offer me money to pull up in her driveway. It's really weird. It's so public, too. You could have at least hit me in the DMs. We all know what services I offer to those who are elderly.
Oh, now he wants me to
but just not you. Not you. I have my standards. Unlike Jenna, who will fuck anything for $40.
But you don't want to get in the
I have standards. And Voices, you do not fit those standards.
He's scared. I'm just scared little baby. I'm so scared. He wants to threaten people who can't defend themselves. He wants to threaten people that doesn't want to call his bluff. He wants to threaten people who can't defend themselves.
Well, now that my volume's been down and I'm talking to myself, since I was talking to myself while I was attempting to give Voices a chance to have a conversation with me.
Oh, I guess
let me explain what that list was really about. The fact that I, quote, offered money was a knock at Mikey for always offering money. It was a knock at Dana for always condoning it. And now it's a knock at Voices for condoning it for Mikey but having a fucking problem with it when anyone else does it. When I said the children, guess what? Why the fuck are we mad? I said it, but I ain't do it. Where's the outrage for Mitten's child that's currently posted on somebody's fucking account from Holly Mae and Retina's side, from that Reddit account? Somebody from over there is posting Mitten's child. And I think that's disgusting. I think there should be more outrage for the fact that the child is actually posted instead of somebody saying.
There he goes. There he goes.
And guess what? I might get a little heat for making that point, but you know what? I'm still watching the screen. I can see when you weren't muting me.
Oh. Okay, he's getting dropped. I can figure out. You know, since if that's all you got to type, just leave. Why even come back and say that? That means you had to come back in my live. Blah blah blah. Well, you know, if you and your family was threatened, would you take a breather? I mean, seriously, think about before, you know, I apologize, I'm sorry. Okay. Now, I do apologize to everyone that heard any of that. That was between me and him only. What people choose to do, you know, in the comments, that's on that particular person. I mean, that's his job. That's what he does. Someone like Florida Man. Well, I'm sorry that anybody got doxxed. I'm sorry. Yes, I do. I'm bored. I do. That's uncalled for. Should have never happened. But that I should have had the comments turned off. That's on me. Now, I took my page down for the most part. I mean, there's very few videos on it. Mallory has, I'm going to emphasize, Mallory has never done anything to me. I do not hate Mallory. I just hate the way she treats other people, which those of you that know. And as far as Florida Man, the reason why he's going after me, I mean, some of you heard it. It's because I hurt his feelings in a comment that I've done made on someone's post. I have no clue. I didn't trash him. I only spoke on things that I know that he's done. I mean, so if he wants to come after me because I just, matter of the fact, said matter of the fact on him, then so be it. Now, what I do find weird, not once he figures out who I am and where I'm at, I don't find it weird giving him money to pull up in my driveway, but I do find it weird that somebody is hunting down my information all over because of, of a comment that hurt their feelings. That's what I find weird. Okay. Yeah, Twinkles, hang on. Who wants to be a mod? So none of that doxing will happen anymore. And it was probably Florida Man or Mittens or or a combination of them all doing that, so they'll have something to say and holler and and cry about. So and I'm sorry to anybody that was on his list. But I will meet him in a parking lot. I will meet him anywhere. If he has the nerve, the audacity, the courage, the braveness, as to try to find out my personal information, that's what I think too, Jocelyn. I think it was him. Then I do not find it weird at all to want to meet him. I want to meet him in person. If he wants to find my personal information out, I think I deserve the right to meet him in person. And once he meets me in person, he's going to wish to God he never, ever did that. Now, he poked the bear. He poked the proverbial bear. He did, not me. I didn't put a post on, I didn't put up a post saying I'm looking for his personal information because I want to do him harm. Because he wants to, because I want to go after him personally. Never done any of that. I've never doxed anyone. I've never went after anybody's real life. I've never done any of that. Never. Now, but I do stand on my words. If he finds out my personal information, I will send him the money so he can get here, or any place of his choosing. Hell, I'll even pay for lunch first. I'll be nice to him until I'm not. Yeah. He invited me first. Why does he want my personal information? To take me out on a date? Or what? Why does he want my personal information? Why does he want anybody's personal information that was on that list? Now, that's the second time. Second time I've been on that list. First time I ignored it. Second time I did not. And there damn sure won't be a third time. He can keep making third, fourth, and fifth, whatever, however many posts he wants until, until he finds somebody that'll just give it to him, or somebody that'll make him pay with somebody else's money. Oh, hang on, Holly Mae. I'm not good. I'm not good at this.
So the spread love that everybody's talking about goes way back from like 1982. She doxes kids. She goes after people with deceased children. She posts them on her page, acts like they're her. And I guess they're saying that this is the Desiree lady, which I can tell you right now that this is spread love by her bio. She has not changed that, even though she's changed her name. Dangerous. Like, for real, for real. If you don't believe me, you can look up Feisty Couch Time or whatever the hell her name is on here now. I think it's like Nuggets Feisty. She'll tell you everything about her.
You know you're on live, right? Okay.
Me, yeah.
Okay. I was just.
Yeah, I'm talking about
Okay.
Spread Love. I'm talking about Spread Love. She is girl crazy. Like, dangerous crazy. Like, she'll say if you know the videos that people are sharing of their kids first walking and stuff like that, she'll steal the video and make it as if it's her video. She posts about deceased children and acts like she's trying to get justice for them and doesn't even know the parents. Like, sick, wild shit. That's the only name I seen posted in your chat. I don't know if somebody else was doxxed. I was like kind of busy, so I wasn't paying attention to the comments. And I was talking shit in the chat, girl, because I wanted the damn dollar.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Florida man pissed me off. He's playing a very dangerous game, and he's met the wrong one. He's met the wrong person, the wrong woman to do this to. He thinks he's threatening somebody that is scared. I am not scared. And he wants to play it off as well. Anyway,
can you big box me? Can you big box me?
Yeah, hang on. I'll try. All right. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go.
If anybody's confused, I'm pretty sure that her reaction is based off of this. If you read the bottom part, you'll see where it says nothing is off limits. To these old, see you next Tuesday, grandchildren.
Grandkids. There we go.
Give zero fucks. And the top of this is talking about the same thing, offering money for information, photos, and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah, he didn't go after just me. Now, if he just went after me, that's one thing, and I'd have just let it go. But he went after my family, and I don't play with that. I don't play with that. I mean, I will lay my life down. And he, like I said, I have things to lose. Let's say my home, but once the line has been crossed, has been crossed like he has done, that doesn't even matter to me anymore. My home does not matter to me anymore. Now I've got nothing to lose like he has nothing to lose. So he has met his match. If he dares, if he wants to keep daring. Now I got the time. I got the time to find exactly where he's at. Just like he has the time to do all of these things, apparently. Now he's making me feel this way because he's done come after my family.
Yeah. But all right, I'm gonna jump down. I just wanted to talk about the spread lady. Just let you know what was going on with her, why the chat was going crazy that she's in here. You know.
Oh, are you talking about this Desiree that says he hurts my heart? You were mean to him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Desiree, block times 3.
All right, I'm getting down. All right, I'm getting down.
Thank you, Holly Mae. Now I lied. Now I do care about y'all. I don't want nobody getting hurt. I mean, but you know, and there also is a line, you know, a boundary, and that goes with anybody. I mean, I don't know you, you don't know me, and you know, I can only go so far for people on the internet. So, I mean, I cannot let Florida Man keep threatening me and mine, or mine. I don't care about me. I care about my children and my grandchildren, and I mean, and if that scares anybody to hear, I mean, just imagine how he has made me feel. I'm way past being scared, and that is a dangerous place to be. That Florida Man is pushing people to there. I don't want to be feeling this way, you know, about somebody. I haven't felt this way about anybody in a very long time. And that's when you have done pushed past the fear, and you're not running. I mean, it's either a fight or flight, and I'm in the flight. I mean, I'm in the fighting zone. The flight part has done came and gone. I took my page down for the most part, and he wants to keep on. Now he's done got what he thought he wanted, and got what he thought he wanted. No, that this is not entertaining, Flip Flop. It's not entertaining. What if your name was on that list? What if your grandchildren, your children were on that list? He said no limits. No, there will be no limits on how far he will go to hurt people. Yeah, Mallory. Oh, Mallory, if you're listening, stop it. Just quit it. Damn, girl. Shit. There ain't no helping you. Really, there's not. Mallory, do you want a box? I mean, I don't know what me and you's got to talk about at this point. But you could be in here. But you could be in here. I know you like where that drama's at. And I hope you don't fall for what he was saying either. I mean, you know, enemies of my enemy is not your friend. And I know you played that game a time or two. Bougie. So don't even start. Don't make me pull my damn page back up. Because Florida Man did say I'm out of content, and honey, I am not out of content, trust me. But I got back out here to apologize. And tell you that I do care for you. But there is a limit for people on the internet. And that is totally, acceptable. That is, for anybody to have a line drawn where it comes to people on the internet. But, and I don't know, I seen when I was looking at the chat here and there that Viking had the police involved with Florida Man or whatever. Now, I don't know if that's the case or not. I don't know. And I don't care. I did not want to be involved in this. Florida Man knew exactly what the hell he was doing. He knew. Florida Man knew exactly what the hell he was doing. He knew. He's trying to get everybody involved, as many people as he can. So when he skips town in his little van, he can just laugh at everybody about the hurt and the chaos that he has done to everyone. He gets away scot-free. I mean, and he definitely will not pull in my driveway or anyone else's driveway, because then he's got to be held accountable for what he has done. Well, I just hope to God that is true, and I hope something can be done. I mean, he needs to be hunted down. Florida Man needs to be hunted down. Anybody with a cam, or anybody that sees him, or that has any kind of clue as to what state he's in or what town, everybody needs to be on the lookout for him. I mean, I don't even know if he really has a white van. Who knows? I mean, he showed pictures of a white van, but who knows what he's really driving? I mean, yeah, Jenna, he says that, but he's not. He's not, because he's a coward. He's a coward. He's just trying to scare you, babe. He's just trying to scare you. That's all he's trying to do. That's what he thrives on. All he's trying to do. That's what he thrives on. Oh. Well, I mean, if he's down south, I mean, hell, I mean, from Texas to Georgia, I can meet him anywhere. I mean, then, if he's in any of those southern states, he should. I can drive. I can still drive. I'm not too old to be driving. Yeah, that's what he claims. I mean, I don't trust anything he says. I don't trust anything he says. I mean, who's ever Uber or Eats or whatever delivery he's doing to earn what little money he's making. I mean, it is hard for me to believe somebody like him kept his driver's license or even is still making a payment on the van. You know, if he ever had that van, or on the van. You know, if he ever had that van, or it's hard for me to believe that he even paid outright for it, or if he's even still making insurance payments. I mean, even if he does have that van and he got it on credit, he more than likely quit making insurance payments for, you know, after that first month. I mean, I knew people like him, most of them men. Now, there's been a few women, you know, deadbeat women, but it's been mostly men because I'm a woman. I mean, I mean, I still like men, so therefore, you know, I notice men a lot more. And I'm trying not to be, you know, biased here. So. But yeah, I see a lot more asshole men than what I do women. But yeah. Oh, active warrants in Tennessee. See. You know, I could be an a-hole and say I got a couple of people I can call to hunt him down. In Tennessee, if I, you know, in Tennessee, Mississippi, Louisiana, if he's in any of those. I mean, I could start making, you know, empty threats and see if that scares him. But see, somebody like Florida Man, he knows the empty threats. He knows them a mile away. He lives off those. But my driveway is not an empty threat. It's not a promise. It is just something that's going to happen. He's off. Florida Man never. He's dragging stuff up from years ago on people. He will never leave anyone alone. And the only people he's leaving alone now is, you know, is of some use to him. If they were no use to him, oh, he'd be going after them too. Because trust me, what sense does it make for a grown man to get his feelings hurt over a comment made on somebody else's post? Now, a post not even made about him, or, you know, that person commented on, but just somebody else's post that another person has commented on it, and he's going after that person. I mean, apparently I said something that hurt his feelings on someone else's post. And now that deserves him going after my family. Deserves of him offering money for information on my family. Now, how does a grown man's feelings getting hurt How are those grown-ass man's feelings deserving of going after children? How does he justify that in his head, going after somebody's children or grandchildren, all because he got his feelings hurt? How's that justified? And he said no limits. So that means what your imagination can think of, the most horrible things that this man can do. How is that justified? How can he get away from, get away with all of these things that he's doing? The fear that he's, trying to instill in everyone. Mother Moon, aren't you a Florida Man supporter? I'm pretty sure you are. So I'm going to block you. Block. I'm catching stuff here and there. I'm blocking people. But he's not going to stop. And no amount of any of us being quiet is going to make him stop or leave us alone, or it's just not going to stop. He will not stop, even if someone got hurt the most that someone can be hurt. That won't stop him. That'll just give him even more fuel. The only way he's going to be stopped is if he's thrown underneath the jail. That's the only. And then he has the chance of getting a cell phone. And then, even that might not stop him. But anyone that is not anonymous, I mean, if there's any clips, I don't have very much Florida Man stuff. I did see him. Well, that's what he deserves. And if he thinks that he hadn't triggered other people, then he got some of his own medicine. That's exactly what I was going for. He triggered me. He has triggered many, many people. So that's the least he deserves. And I know for a fact that he cannot be making child. That he cannot be making child support payments on what he makes delivering food. I'm not scared of him. I'm not scared of him after the threat he just made toward me and mine. I'm past that. I'm past being scared. So, yeah, he worked. Yeah, he's got to be getting, side. He's a side man. He's somebody's side. He's too sorry to be a main course. He ain't worth enough. He ain't worth shit. He cannot support himself. So how in the hell can he pay child support? I feel for the baby mama. I feel for the children. And that's why he's so sad and mad and trying to tear everybody else down. It's because his life sucks so bad. That's what's making him feel better, is to make everybody else scared and to make everyone else's life a miserable hell. That he distracts himself from that, from his own life, as to that's how he's evil. That's how he's evil. He lies, and I know he lies. I caught him in a lie when he was in the box. Now, which lie? I will never tell him. He can use that little brain of his. Maybe he can work out. Oh, I'm going to say this before I go. The highlight of his life was that damn claw machine. Now, when he first started, gaining traction, everybody giving him pats. When he first started, gaining traction, everybody giving him pats on the back and, and all this shit and everything. Well, in the back of my mind, hopefully he he's changing for the better and all this and that. But in the back of my mind, how can people, think that's even funny, or even thought that, he did a good job at that because he planned all of it out to steal it and get a uniform, a security uniform, or whatever the hell he done, right? Steal it and get a uniform, a security uniform, or whatever the hell he done, right? And, to go in there, pretend like he was going to service the machine, but, he ended up taking the machine. Stealing it. Stealing the claw machine. Well, he wasn't, and how smart he was, about doing all of this. Well, he wasn't very smart at all, because apparently he didn't think far enough down the line, or plan enough far enough down the line to not get caught. That's the thing, that's the trick, not getting caught. And he's been caught in everything he's ever done. Well, apparently he's so worthless. If he's stolen too, he's so worthless, even the cops don't want him. Don't want to keep him. So, well, everyone stay safe. And if anyone has my information, please give it to Florida Man. Please. And then tell him to please show up in my driveway. He don't have to announce himself. He can surprise me. And none of it's going to do any good. And just like I was saying before, I'm just going to give him a fair chance. If it was on a Sunday, I'd go ahead and drink my 3 beers. Hell, give him more of a chance, I'd go ahead and drink the rest of the 6-pack. So, but since he don't want a fair chance, he'll have me clear-headed. He'll have me full on. So, can't nobody say I didn't give him a chance. But I know he won't show up. He'll stay he'll stay behind the screen, down the highway somewhere, talking big and doing what he can to hurt anybody he can. So, no accountability whatsoever. He can write them checks all day long, but he doesn't want his little precious ass to cash them. So, and this woman will cash them for him. Cash them real quick. But y'all stay safe, and I'll holler at you later. Maybe. Hopefully this will be the last time y'all ever hear me. So, and I do love you, and I'll holler at you later. Maybe. Hopefully, this will be the last time y'all ever hear me. So, and I do love you,